Hello guys, and welcome back to your favorite agricultural and agribusiness YouTube channel. I remain my humble self, Lawal Olusola Lawal. And in case you are watching for the first time, this channel is dedicated to promote sustainable and profitable agriculture. So if it is exactly what you've been looking for, kindly click on the subscribe button to have access to more of my videos. So on today's episode, I've got a very important topic about plantain to talk about. I want us to look at the best way and time for fertilizer or manure application in plantain farming. If you've been watching or following this channel very well, I do a whole lot of plantain videos. And one thing I usually hammer or mention a whole lot of time is manuring and fertilizer application in plantain. And on today's episode, I'll be talking about the best way to go about it, and the best time to apply manure or fertilizer on your farm. As you all know, plantain are heavy feeders. What I mean by heavy feeders is because they take a whole lot of nutrients away from the soil before they produce those bunches you see. So let's start this way. What are the three best times? The three best times you must apply manure on your farm or on your plantain farm or fertilizer. There are only three. You have to target the time. You don't just wake up and say you want to apply manure. If you apply manure is good, but these three times I'm about to tell you is the time at which those manure you apply will have a direct impact on your yield. So you have to sit back and note all this point I'm about to tell you. Now, a whole lot of plantain farmers make the mistake of after establishment, they put manure. I will not say it's not good, but it's not the best. Because at that time, the suckers have not even developed root to tap this nutrient you applied. So a whole lot of them, if care is not taken, a whole lot of them will go into waste before the suckers develop the root system to absorb them. So the number one best time for you to apply manure or fertilizer is after a month or after like a month of establishment. Now, if you establish your farm this January 1st, what I'm telling you in essence is that you apply your first manure around ending of January or February 1st. The reason being that by that time, you will have been able to know which of these suckers survived. You will have done your replacement. The one that didn't survive, the one that didn't grow, you will have replaced and do everything. And they will have gotten like 2 or 3 leaves at one month time. So, and by that time, they already developed their rooting system. So any manure you are applying that time, they will be getting the full benefit from it. And this will hasten their vegetative growth at that time. That is the number one time. The first time is very important. Immediately after 1 month of establishment. Don't apply manure or fertilizer immediately after planting. Or most of them will go into waste, if not all of them. So the number 2 time, which is the best time to apply manure or fertilizer, is immediately you see that flower coming out at the middle part of the plant, at the middle plant of your plantain. It's coming out small like this. You will see it coming out at the center. That flower that will eventually form the bunch. You will see it coming out a little bit small. At that time, that's the best time. You apply your second batch of manure. Because this one will even have direct impact on the number of fingers and the size of the fingers in most cases. So when you apply fertilizer or manure at this time, it will be having a kind of direct impact on your productivity. There's no two way about it. So after that time, you wait again. Then maybe some like a month or 2 months after, that time you will have seen the flower fully emerged. and the leaves opening for the emergence of the flower. Immediately you see that all the fingers have appeared. As in, I don't think you are getting me. So immediately after you've seen that, okay, all the fingers are now appeared, as in all the fingers are now out. So the next process, by that time we call it finger filling. Finger filling is the time that, okay, no more finger will be coming out again, just for the already appeared finger to be becoming bigger. At that time, those fingers are still very small. At that time, you apply the manure for the third time, and at this time, this one will have direct impact on how big the fingers will become. So, and at this time, I want to put it out to you that at this time, you also have to, if there is no water, you also have to put more water to your plantain farm, because fertilizer and water work hand in hand. These are the two most important things at this stage. If you see all these big bunches with big fingers, it's because they have manure and they have water during the finger filling period. So these are the three best times you must apply manure or fertilizer to your plant. So before I go out, before I end this video, there's another thing I want to make mention of. A whole lot of people ask me, what is the best fertilizer for plantain? I will not name a particular fertilizer combination for you because of some certain reason. But what I will say particularly is that plantain is a phosphorus and potassium loving crop. It's a phosphorus and a potassium loving crop, which means that they feed more on phosphorus and potassium other than any other nutrient. So if you are binding or you are compounding your own fertilizer yourself, you should make sure you have more concentration of phosphorus and potassium in the fertilizer blending you are preparing. And if you want to use manure, I will advise you to go for poultry manure. Poultry manure is the best out of any kind of animal manure we have. After poultry manure, you can then think of pig. After pig, you can think of cattle, ruminant. Those are the least nutritious manure we have. But the first and the best manure is NPK. Is poultry manure, which is just like natural NPK. And to stand as a warning, if you want to apply poultry manure, don't apply fresh manure to your plantain. It will kill them, especially when they are young. So it will kill them and it will not serve the purpose you want them to serve. They will not supply nutrients. So the best manure, the best poultry manure you have to apply is the composted manure, those dry ones that are stayed at least like 2-3 months. Then you can apply it. Those ones will be supplying nutrients, as in yafun. So with this, I've come to the end of today's topic, and I hope you got value one way or the other. If you actually got value from this video, kindly give it a like, share with your friends, and for further questions, you can drop a message for me on WhatsApp on the numbers showing on your screen. Thank you so much for your time, and see you on my next video. Sheshe.